I'm bored. These were the dirtiest words that we would ever use when I was growing up. I only made that mistake of saying that once or twice to my mom. She would smile really big, and immediately a 25-item list of chores would appear. Growing up in Haiti, we always had lots of people that worked for us and did the bulk of the chores, but there was always a lot of things that Mom had to do. She was always happy to share the list with us if we looked like we need something to entertain us. I hear those terms often here with people's children, and I watch in amazement as mothers scurry around trying to find something to keep the kids busy. They're not actually bored. They just aren't being entertained to their brain's addiction to data. I do not believe it is a mother's job to entertain their children. I think it is the child's job to find something to do. Get off the tablet. Get off the phone. Dream up a new idea. Use your imagination and stretch their physical limits. A chore list will help them too, but that's another post on teaching children how to work. If a child's entire life is completely scheduled by their parents, when do they ever learn to do things on their own? It is very good for the brain to rest, but it is also very good for the brain not to have constant data being inputted into it. Quiet time gives time for imagination to come to life. Quiet time is why reading is so important. When one is reading, you must imagine what is happening with the author's descriptions. On TV, everything is in living color all around you, and even difficult things are accomplished in 2 or 3 frames. I always laugh when people don't take my horse training advice and do whatever the internet said instead. Usually they come back some time later and ask for help because they didn't see the hours of work that it took to train that horse. All those hours in the program are edited out because it takes too long. My husband complains about the same thing with the DIY projects on TV. The real project took 2 weeks, but it can be accomplished in a 45-minute TV show. Being bored is good for your brain. Let your mind wander around and create something new. Go bake something. Write a note to your aunt who doesn't have social media. Make a meal for a teacher. Get a prayer list and start praying. Read. Study. Go for a walk. Love on people. The options are endless. What do you do when you are bored? Be patient, therefore, brothers, until the coming of the Lord. See how the farmer waits for the precious fruit of the earth, being patient about it until it receives the early and late rains. You must also be patient. James 5:7-9.